you all would have. So I put this together to just say thank you, we appreciate it. But before we start, I got a young man named Joshua Brown who's going to come up and sing something for us. Mr. Brown. I wrote a poem about 22 years ago, and it's called Black Woman. And I wrote that poem because I was raised by nothing but women. My Aunt Pamela Daniels, my mother Deborah Daniels, my Aunt Paula Daniels, my Aunt Roberta Daniels, or Roberta Lee Allen, and many other women. And I stand here a man before you because those women would have their problems. And I stayed in those projects. I watched what made them cry. I watched what made them happy. So when I became a man, I made myself a promise. And I found me a woman, I would treat them according to what I learned from those women in my life. Our women have been teaching us a lot their whole life. My determination is my motivation to exterminate the abuse of the black woman at the hands of the black man. By black people. That wasn't God's plan. Amen to that. A life filled with heartache and crime, but still, that black woman trying. Whatever the plot was to hold her down, the strength to overcome she found. She got stories to tell about the society hell she would been through, and she would say, girl, woo, only you knew. Between my family, my friends, my kids, my job, and just being a black woman, it's crazy. But you know me. I'll do whatever I got to do for me and mine. I have no choice but to be doing just fine. The good Lord knows my heart. I've been a target from the start. My beautiful mixed black courage was set me apart. I lost my innocence at an early age. Crack cocaine had my mother in a rage. My mom wanted to get high, and the dealer wanted to get between my thigh, so we whispered in her ear, I'll buy. She looked at me and said, baby, don't cry, I do this for mama. The beginning of my pain and my drama. The last I heard, this jigger in jail, he ain't getting out no more, but that's okay though. We'll make it, we'll survive. With a whole lot of praying and believing that all God's kids will see a better day. I just pray that one day, my beautiful black queen, that you learn to understand that time is something in life that you can never, ever, ever, ever get back. So enjoy being who you are and what you are, black. Amen. Amen. I got a friend of mine, Mr. Elvin. You need me to help you up here, sir? Come on up. Mr. Elvin, prostate cancer, right? Colon cancer. And he's been fighting for a long time. And as men, sometimes we won't go get ourselves checked, we won't take care of ourselves like we're supposed to. But he did everything the right way. He has a story to tell, and he has some things he wants to say to you if you don't mind for a second. Mr. Everly Riggins and his mother.
Amen.
How y'all doing this evening?
All right.
I want to tell you thank you because I know you probably feel like that you couldn't do enough or never did enough, but I just want to let you know you did more than your part. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. I'm thankful for the woman that you have became. I never faulted you for nothing that I had to see, I had to endure, I had to go through. It didn't make me rebel and do the things that I did because that just was in me and that's just what I did anyway. So I don't fault you. I want to tell you thank you. I love you. I want to tell you thank you for trying. I want to tell you thank you for you not knowing it, but you motivate me and me seeing the Negroes that you were with taught me how to treat them. So I want to tell you, I mean, I know I've had, man, y'all, me and this woman have been through so much together. I've had to fight boyfriends, and it's just, when you look back at it, it's not a way that a child is supposed to grow up, but I never faulted her. Me and her have had an up and down rocking relationship our whole life, not because of what she did or what she went through, but just because you have to learn how to love. And if you're not getting treated with the respect and love that you deserve, then it's hard for you to love. So it's not that she didn't love me, but she didn't know how to show it because she wasn't shown the same love. So she just didn't know how to show it, and I finally understand it now. It's not that she didn't care, but she was so busy trying to take care of the bills and take care of everything else that was necessary in the house that I'm finally understanding that if it weren't for that, then the lights would have been off. And it wouldn't be no food in the refrigerator, or it just wouldn't have been possible. So I just want to tell you thank you. I love you so, so much, and don't never think that regardless of we have our ups and downs, or regardless of whatever, don't never think that I've never ever fought at you for anything, because I'm letting y'all know right now, don't wait till it's too late. I'm sick. She's sick. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till it's too late, because when it's too late, there's nothing to be said. So be thankful for your mom if you have a mom in your life right now, regardless if she was on crack, regardless if she wasn't able to do. Don't be ashamed of her. Love her. Because your love and your prayer can get her back to what God trying to get her to. And that's the problem. We give up too quick. We give up on each other too quick in relationships and families. We have a small falling out and we stop talking to each other for 5 or 6, 7 or 8 years behind some foolishness. It's time out for that. And it seems like it only happens, I'm not going to say it only happens, but it seems like it happens a lot with us African Americans. And you know why? Because we don't know how to love each other. We don't know how to love each other properly, so we take it out on each other. And I'm here to let y'all know today from a man who's sick right now, and from a mama's perspective who's going through and who's sick right now, who have to go back and forth to Memphis every other week, that don't wait too late, please. Y'all love y'all kids, teach y'all kids how to love, teach y'all kids how to love and respect their grandparents. And just because they don't have as much as we trying to get, don't mean they're no less than we are. Amen. Because a lot of times, family, it's so crazy to me how folks judge and look at things now with the internet and so much stuff going on. You have to have a social status or be this type of person or live this type of lifestyle to be appreciated. Look, if my mama was living on the corner and she didn't have nothing, I'd be just as proud as her if she was a CEO or a millionaire right now. So I'm letting y'all know that don't be fooled by this social media foolishness, because half, if not 75% of them folks is front. They live in a lifestyle that they don't even have, just to impress some people that don't care nothing about it. So right now, this is real talk. And I just wanted to let you know, Mama, I love you. I'm thankful for you, the visits that you was able to go with me to my doctor's appointment, the ones that you wasn't able to make, I'm not upset with you. The ones that you were able to make, we laughed, we cried. I just got a report from the doctor the other day that said my cancer was getting aggressive, and I mean, we just working on some things to try to get some stuff figured out, but I never wavered and I never gave up on God, because God is the reason. God is the reason, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that He gave me this opportunity, because a lot of people don't get this opportunity. A lot of people die, they don't get this opportunity to tell their story and tell their parents thank you. And I thank you. I love you. I thank you. And I appreciate you.
And it took me, I'm 39 years old. I just started hugging my mom and telling my mom I love her, because I was ashamed to and I didn't know how to, just like he said. But I tell her every time I get a chance to, Deborah, Jeanette Daniels, I love you. You my best friend. February 11, 1997, I was in a car accident that almost took my life. And I was going to have to wear a pamper to school my senior year in order to graduate. But I didn't want to, so I fought. But my mother and my grandmother and the women in my life, they nursed me back to health. I jumped on the Greyhound bus and I didn't tell nobody nothing. And I went off to college because I wanted to make my family proud of me. I wanted to give them something to be proud of. And when I come back, I had my college degree. But I had something to watch my whole life. I had two aunties, they were twins, Pamela Daniels and Polly Daniels. It could be storming outside, 10 degrees below zero. They got up every morning and they walked to school from those projects. And they graduated at the top of their class. So when I got into school, I wanted to be just like my two aunts. You never know who's watching you, ladies and gentlemen. I watched everything that my grandmother did. She taught me how to cook. She taught me how to be a man. She taught me a lot of stuff. She's called me sexy. And she would always tell me, ain't no woman gonna want you, boy. You spend more time in the mirror than the women do. But I got a woman, her name is Tamika Mathis. And I always tell her, when she sees my aunt and she sees my mother, them tell them thank you. Because I could not have been what I am to her and her kids if it weren't for them. Right. See, we don't understand when you take a woman, you got to take the whole package. Come on, right. She had 2 kids. And not one time did I turn my back on either one of those kids. I treat them just like my own daughter. Right. But that's part of it. Us men, we had to learn to be men. I got a cousin. He don't have the education that I have, but he's my mentor. I look up to my big cousin. I can go sit down and have a conversation with him that I can have nowhere else in this world. And I appreciate every moment of that. His name is Andrew Lee Armstrong. Will you please come to the stage, sir? He got something he want to tell you too, wherever you at, brother.
My mom is everything to me. I'm pretty sure y'all mothers is everything to y'all. So, if your mother's here with you, look at her. Tell her you're everything. And I love you, Mom.
You're everything, baby, and I love you too.
All right, now, I had a story I want to tell. And I'm going to tell you. I was at a place a year or two back, and I used to go to these services with just men, and they used to talk about the power of man, and what a man should be and what a man is. And they would ask me, what do I think? And I tell them, well, men are men, but women are superior. And these guys, they would get upset with me. They would argue with me. And these were men of different faiths, Muslims, Hebrews, Yoruba, Christians, nation. And they were like, nah, brother, you're wrong. Men are everything. Men are the head of the household, men are this, men are that. And I would let them go on and on and on with what they were saying. And when they finished, I would ask them a question. I would ask them, okay, name the one person that's responsible for you being alive today, being here today, that took care of you, that cherished you, that treated you the best. And every last one of these men would tell me, oh, my grandmother, oh, my mother, oh, my auntie, oh, my sister. And I would look at them and I would tell them, okay, now you still think that man is everything. And you're going to tell me that if it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. If it wasn't for your grandmother, you wouldn't be here. And yeah, they didn't invite me back. They don't want me to talk about that no more. So, with that being said, mothers are everything. Treat them as such, love them as such, and cherish them as such.
I got to say this. I was in my bed, dead asleep one night. About 4 o'clock in the morning, somebody tapped me on the shoulder, wake up, wake up. I said, what's wrong, babe? She said, if you leave me, I'm going to come find you. I said, why is that? She said, because you showed me what a real man is. I said, you're welcome, baby. And I went back to sleep. And she woke me up about an hour later. She said, I meant what I said. But the world isn't used to us black men having a voice and standing up. We are doctors, we are lawyers, we were a president, police officers, judges. We're everything that the world told us that we couldn't be, that because you all believed us and had confidence in us. And we thank you, ladies, for that. Black woman. What is a black woman? Well, I'm going to tell you what a black child is because I got a young lady. Her name is Layla Faith Davis. Will you please come to the stage, please, ma'am?
Hey, black child by county colors. Hey, black child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be if you try to be what you can be? Hey, black child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do? Hey, black child, do you know you are strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn? Hey, black child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow, your nation will be what you want it to be.
We talked about change. look around this room. It's not a lot of us, but if we want to change, we can make that change ourselves. It doesn't take a lot. I don't have a lot of money. Her mom doesn't have a lot of money. But we take what we have, which is time. Time means more to me than anything you can. You give a child all the gifts, all the toys, all the money in the world. But that little 5 to 10 minutes you spend with your child every day just to say, how was your day? What you learned in school today? Talk to me. It means a lot. There's a lot of ladies running around. We got mamas, we got mammies. Let me make that. That's just what it is. But we got to work with the mammies too, like we got to work with the mamas. See, it does look good to be a woman and out there and you see a young lady struggling and all you do is laugh about it and talk about it. You know better than the woman than she is then.
Right.
Go help that woman. I come from the projects with my grandmother. And in those projects, it was a village that raised us. Because I could walk down that street and curse and show out. By the time I made it home, my granny already know what was going on. If this neighbor hit me in my mouth, she was going to hit me when I got there. So we got to quit asking our kids, do you want a whooping? No, I don't want no whooping. Being a parent is not a democracy, it's a dictatorship. What you say, go.
Come on, man.
And as parents, as women, y'all, we on the go where y'all take us. When y'all women say, that's enough, us men would get right in line and follow y'all. But y'all let us get away with all y'all want to get. We want to get away with it. It's not doing us any good right now. When y'all stand up, see, being a black woman is a spirit. That spirit been on the earth since time. When that spirit is not right, ain't nothing in this world right. So that's where we are right now, because y'all not right. See, I'll take you back to slavery. Y'all was a concubine, sexual healing, the maid, the servant, the cook, and whatever master needs you to be at that time. But when you left him, you went back to your little one-room quarters, and guess what? You got a husband, and you got kids you got to take care of. You tired, black woman. We understand that. So for this hour or two, just sit back, kick your legs up, and just relax and enjoy yourself. Because y'all been protecting us boys for a long time. Master would say, I see little Johnny getting big and strong right there. You're very smart. No, Master, no, he ain't. He's just as hard-headed dumb as he want to be. What y'all doing, black woman? Y'all protecting us. And y'all do it with all y'all got in us. Y'all do not want us to leave the house. Y'all keep us up under as long as you can. Black men, if we get in trouble, who we going to say call? Call my mama. Ain't none of us going to say call my dad. And if he is there, I still don't call him. Call my mama. By two little young folks. When my auntie was alive, I would go by her house every couple of days, and I would take Miss Layla with me, and her grandson Jay would be in there with her. And they would just dance and dance and dance, and she would always hug me and say, "You my homegirl, I like you." And my mama called her Pumpkinhead. But she would tell me, "My name not no Pumpkinhead, your mama the Pumpkinhead." But they gonna give y'all a little show real quick if you don't mind. Let me get this out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride
baby. You can go and ask me. My life is a movie, we'll ride in the movies. Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Head down cross town, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a habit, diamond rings and Fendi sports bras. Riding down Rodeo in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I've been through all that. I'm like a Marlboro man, so I keep going back. Wish I could roll on back to that old town road. I wanna ride till I can't go. I wanna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Courage to get up in front of people
Yeah.
and perform just like they did is awesome. So I want to reward you guys.
Yeah.
This is for you.
All right. Yeah.
And these envelopes is something special for your mother. So if you would, you can give that to your mom. And you can give that to grandma. I know it's me.
His name is C. Neil. He has a performance he want to do for you all. He'll be coming up next.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. My song, A Work in Progress. I turned my life over to God a couple years ago and wrote a song called A Work in Progress. I hope y'all receive it well. Nobody's perfect. You cleaned up my mess. Turn it up for me a little bit, Mike. Cause you got my back in this world. I won't turn my back on your word. I speak to you every day. Lord, you call my name and I heard. Nobody's perfect. You cleaned up my mess. How many know we're a work in progress up here, man? Everybody a work in progress, right? Alright, I turned my life over a couple years ago and just want to give new life to the people that was living the same life that I was living. So I came off on it like, listen, I just want to give new life. I just want to give new life. Ran with the killers and the drug dealers 32 years now. I just want to live through Christ. Still you right. Know you're tired of looking out the window every 5 minutes seeing blue lights. Listen over here, man, it's clear, man, this view nice. We ain't looking at the rear view twice. God tried to talk to you, man, but you just ain't listen. The devil want a mind, man, we just can't give it. I was thinking like without him, just ain't living. That ain't true, man, we just ain't sinning. Listen, I was losing over there, now I'm over here winning. Straight shot to hell, then everything shifted. A lot of weight on my shoulders and I just couldn't grip it. Over to Jehovah, now everything lifted. I ain't trying to say I'm better than nobody else. All I'm trying to do is be somebody else. I know what it's like when the devil got a hold of your life. So I'm trying to get him free from out of there. That's all I want to do. A man of God, that's all I want to be. Eternal life today, I'm put to sleep. Falling short of God's words, man, that's the day I never see. But if I do, tell him, T, I'm a work in progress. Nobody's perfect.
And myself, what this is about, we all have our different opinions and our different things about how we grew up and how Mama raised us. Mr. Gillespie's mom is no longer here. His mom is still here. My mom and Andrew's mom is still here. But, thank you, brother. What does your grandmother mean to you? What did you learn from your grandmother?
Just like my brother. Call him Mice, I call him Giella. But that's low, that's down low. And we can do that because we grew up together. My grandmother meant to me, she meant everything. She raised me after my mom was killed when I was 8 years old. My mom was murdered in South Bend, Indiana. And my grandmother took the role on of mother, father, grandmother, and granddaddy. So my grandmother was the world to me.
Yeah, I remember it vividly. we had a conversation and we was talking about a few things, and I was explaining to Dedrick that he just got through saying it. I'm just gonna utter the words that he said, that sometimes it's having a dad in the house is worse. Having a man in the house is worse. I didn't have my father in the house, but my father was a part of my life to some extent. Now, it sounds, when I say to some extent, I'm not clowning him or nothing like that. I'm just saying he was in my life, but when he did become a part of my life, the part that everybody else seen, they seen us kicking it and having fun, but the part that y'all didn't understand was he didn't teach me anything. Having fun and kicking it is all cool, but learning something and having some kind of skill set and mind state to do something different than what we was just doing, smoking and drinking, and it's vital to me. We keep kicking it, but I don't want to be my kids' friend. I want to be their parent. So I vowed to always tell myself that when you have kids, don't kick it with your kids. I kicked it with my old man because he had a wife that he had married, and he had 4 stepkids. Now he only had one real son, which was me, biological, but he had 4 stepkids. All 4 of those kids had different dads. But when he passed, my dad passed, he had rental property, he had houses. You know what the only son got? A pair of USA 900s that he had on his feet in the chair he died in. And I'm saying that to say this, I don't hate my dad, but a lot of folks get the wrong perception of it because we kicked it, but he didn't teach me anything. I've been to his grave site maybe 3 times since he's been dead in the past 12, 13 years. And I've talked to him, and I've let him know that I've forgiven him. We have to start forgiving, y'all, and we have to start healing. Because if we don't start the healing process, then we can't get over what hurt us. So, I mean, just understand that those people, y'all women, y'all are necessary. Y'all are necessary for us. We need y'all more than y'all know.
About 6 years ago, I was lost. Here I am with a college degree, 2. A job that I thought was okay for me, but I was struggling as a man, and I didn't know who to talk to. So I called my daddy in Florida, and I said, I'm having a hard time in BLYTHEVILLE, and I need to come down and see you, man. Can I come spend some time with you? And so I got my own money. I got everything I need. I just need to get out of BLYTHEVILLE for a little while. He said, sure, call me back tomorrow. It was 6 years before he answered my phone call again. But my mama had always told me, he ain't gonna never lie to you, don't worry about it. But I want to find out for my own, and on my own, exactly who that man was. And anytime he comes to town, he didn't call me and tell me I have to find out by somebody else. And I had one dream in life, and that dream was to be better to my child than my daddy was to me. But as I got older, my grandmother and the women in my life, my mother, they taught me that I can be more than what they said I can be. See, when the rest of the world told me I didn't belong, my grandmother, she told me, you okay? She's not here today. She's at home, but I watched everything she did. I watched my mother again as I watched my aunties. And when my grandmother sent me to college with a crock pot and an electric skillet. That's what I went to school with. If I didn't do nothing else, I knew how to cook and make me a meal, and I took that and I made me some money out of it. I would cook for all the kids in the dorm room. Bowls of chili, spaghetti, hamburger meat, anything to make me $2 or $3 to keep me from taking something from somebody. But I learned it from my grandmother. Excuse me for a second, fellas. I wrote another poem called My Minimum, and I'm gonna recite it real quick and try to understand where I'm coming from. I've been crying out to the world for a while now. Somebody, help me, please. Why don't nobody hear me, but yet this world claims to fear me? My mind has been worn from the stresses of the days past. The Bible says he that is last will soon be first one day. So I've been humming, my day is coming. But in the meantime, I'm running from the demons in me while I'm searching for the melanin in me. So I asked this question. Is it mental or is it mental health? I don't know, y'all. See, that young black man been gunned down on TV? Yep, that's me. See, y'all playing my hair don't have a chance at grand. You already know they ain't going into the world. I'm showing who I be. Dedrick Deshaun Davis from 608 Cherokee Courts, Blytheville, Arkansas, 72315. Largest steel producing county in America. You tell me success is a black male, somebody never smelled. You only give me hell, jail, or maybe few of your crack sales. Dad ain't never been there. Mama was locked up in jail. Then nobody tucked me in and tell me not to worry. I tucked myself in and told myself not to worry. What about my life? How am I supposed to survive and dwell? Amen. Amen. I said this because we got a lot of our young black men being gunned down on TV every day of the week. And that's a mother's worst fear, to get a call to tell her son being killed or something happened. Amen. But it don't have to be that way, because we know better. See, we go out and we do things on our own sometimes. It's not because of what y'all did. Y'all taught us the right way. We chose to make those decisions on our own. So it's up to us. But yeah, you're a mother and you still gonna be worried about us. See, we think that because we got money, they make us a man. No, it don't. It think because we got a gun in our back pocket, we're a man. No, it don't. We think because we got 13, 14 kids, make us a man. No, it don't. I can't tell you what it's gonna take for you to be a man, but I can tell you what it took for me to be a man. You got to go out there on your own and figure it out. But we get help along the way from our black queens. I didn't say black women, I said black queens. My daughter asked me about God one day, and like my cousin said, I said, baby, go look in the mirror. She said, okay. I said, you're looking at God right there. See, y'all can give life and y'all can take life. We might be able to help give a life, but that's about it.
A woman, the pain that a woman goes through during childbirth will stop the heart of a man if we experience that same pain. Now this is scientifically proven. They know this. It'll kill us. Kill us dead. But all y'all got to do is, you know, push. And y'all get it done. But if we suffer that same pain, our heart will stop beating. And we'll die. You know what I'm saying? No matter how strong we are. But yeah, you know, I mean, I've seen childbirth. It's something else. So y'all go through it. But you know, when I realized that, I really understood the strength of a woman. Because you know, I go to the gym every night and then. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm a strong man. Just to have a child, I realized it would kill me. I'm like, okay, this is something different right here. So, you know, yeah, that's something else. But that just goes to show that a woman is stronger. As men, we need to start helping each other. We need to start talking to each other. Like my cousin told y'all ladies out there, when you see a man struggling, when you see a father having a hard time, don't make fun of him. Talk to him. Help him. You know, give him some advice. Whether he accept it or use it, it doesn't matter. If you hear it, he'll know it. And sooner or later, when he comes to the front, he'll get it right, he'll get it done. Men are just a little slower. Well, I take that back. Men are a lot slower. Yeah, than women. Women are, y'all fast and y'all smart. So if you got a husband, a boyfriend, a brother, nephew, or whatever, who's a father, you want him to do it, you gotta remember that he's just a little slow. And he's gonna get it one day. He'll pick it up. You know. But stay on him. Yeah, don't bag up off of him, don't give him no slack. Because, you know, yeah, we don't need no slack. We need a little bit more pushing and a whole bunch of pulling. And we'll get there. But
that was something that crossed my mind about a conversation. See, when us men get together, we talk to each other just like this. We understand what each other going through. You women get together and y'all build a whole other atmosphere. We can't do what y'all do. By the end of the night, we probably would kill each other. Or with something simple, something small. But This is something that needs to happen everywhere. Men talking to men. Because we go into the school system, y'all don't see no black men. You're not gonna see no black men. And the ones you see, they hands so tied up until they don't know what to do, they ready to run off themselves. See, when I first started teaching preschool, I was gay, I was a pervert, I was sick, I was a child molester, because I was a young black man want to work with young black kids. There's something they didn't want to happen, but I didn't let them women run me out. I want to show them that my grandmother taught me something that neither one of y'all can teach me. I had to stand up for myself and how to keep going no matter what. And I wasn't going to let y'all run me out because I knew what I was talking about, because I was raised in a household with nothing but women. So we knew how to take care of a child, we know how to do nothing else. We can cook, we can clean, and take care of a woman. That's what my grandmother taught me. That's all these days. Mr. Sandy, his mother's gone. But I watched his grandma cook chicken every day. Miss Jimmy got that chicken cooking prize, y'all. She folded the wings back, and she we gonna eat. Now, Mr. Elvin, I didn't know a lot about his mother's dad growing up, but his dad is gone now. But I watched him raise his child. Miss Coco, she run the house. It's true. Now, my cousin over here, was it 12, 13, brother? Now, your kids. 12. But he does a good job at what he's doing. He don't have the college education. I went by his house about 3 weeks ago. He had about 14 kids in his house. 14 kids, and 4 or 5 of them weren't even his. But he told the young lady, I got a house full of kids anyway, bring them over, they ain't gonna hurt nothing, put them on them to me. Why we can't do that all the time? He stank, his mama nasty, they got roaches. Well, we had roaches growing up, everybody called that out. He said that was his first cousin, the roach. but that's the truth. And I don't need to hold y'all, but I'm gonna let one last thing, if you want to say something, Mr. Gillespie, if you want to, and just pass the air, take a minute or so.
I want to say it's good. It's different. This different. You know, this kind of unique right here. You know, I do want to say what Elvie and wow, I didn't know that was your real name either, man. Yeah, boy, he got why is he calling Andrew Duncan Jones, and I was like, what was that? Oh wow. Mike, I appreciate your passion. Number one, your passion, bro. You've been having that passion for a long time. You know where that passion come from? Because I got it too. They come from you not having your dad either. You know, man, you share the same story. I'm motivated by the same reason. I often ask myself if my daddy was there. See, my dad around here, but your daddy can be around, but he's still not there. Your daddy can live in the house, he's still not there. So, you know, and I've always longed for that relationship with my father because I started an organization called Healing in the Hood, and my daddy was my boxing coach. And this is not knocking on like Elvis said, but my daddy never done nothing for me. I can't recall one thing he's done to impute something and put something into my life. But as a young man, I still crave that relationship with my father. So when my daddy became our boxing coach at Healing in the Hood, he did so many great things. Kids loved him. I loved him. I felt like a little kid, 30-something-year-old kid, rekindling a fire that never had burned. And then it seemed like he did the same thing again. He went out of my life. So my drive and my motivation, my mama, my grandmother, my aunts, as Mike said, y'all know Aunt Rose. I know Diane, them know Aunt Rose, them. They come, we all party together, all into that blues together, drunk that Miller High Life, spent the record. You know, they did all that together. Ain't nothing like a holiday in the project. A Thanksgiving and Christmas holiday in the project is going down. You want to hear what do it long to do it Christmas about 16 times. The blues gonna be jumping. Them women gonna have the blues jumping, they gonna have the spade table jumping, the domino table jumping, they gonna have their little blunt, their little roach. They ain't smoking no blunt, smoking little roaches. They gonna have their stuff jumping. It ain't controlling them, they controlling it. You know what I mean? They having their fun, they got their kids, you can't get no grown folk conversation, you get the teeth slapped out your mouth. Now let's get back to that right there. That's not one, let's get back to that. The kids get your conversation slapped their teeth out their mouth. And I guarantee we won't be killing each other no more. We won't have to chase them down no more. They won't be running you no more. You'll be running them. You know what I mean? That's what the mama did. To that, R. Kelly got a song that I like. It's real powerful. It's real powerful. I know some of y'all probably get R. Kelly, but I'm talking about his music. One of his songs is I Love the Word Woman. And he said, woman, y'all cook our meals, y'all wash our clothes, y'all know the love seed planted within our souls. When I think about the woman, I just get joyful inside. Until I want to break down and cry. Because a woman is so strong. A black woman is the strongest thing God has ever created. And as Micah said, when you look in the mirror, you see a black woman, you see God, you see the creation that he has made. Because I don't think y'all can grab nothing. The stuff we give out, boy, it take my wife up there too. And I know she been through some hell and still going through, so y'all get her hand. And get all the other black women here. Because dealing with some black men, because y'all got to understand this too. Not knocking us, I'm going to give y'all, this is not an excuse. This is the truth. We had to learn through trial and error. You just heard every man up here say that they had to learn. His daddy was there, but he didn't teach him. My dad had never seen him. We had to learn trial and error. Nobody taught us but the deep boys. Who taught them? The other deep boys. Everybody was taught. I was told to get my wife pregnant. And in high school, man, you better lock her down. Now I'm listening to my big cousins. And guess what I did? I got her pregnant. Now, that wasn't a mistake back then, but it was a good mistake. You know what I mean? So, I just want to say, y'all, look, I love y'all, all y'all black women out there. I love you. Thank you, Mike, for having me up here, man. You got me. You tricked me, too. I'm going to go to God. I told you I had to go to God and graduate you and stick me on stage. But anyway, look, I love Mike, y'all. Y'all keep praying for this man. This man be doing gardening. This man do some of everything. This man do tug of war. This man, he raised kids. He did a good man. I mean, I want you to come. We're going to come do something good to it anymore.
Acknowledging mothers tonight, but nobody has really acknowledged sexy Dedrick is what we call it. I was there when they treated him bad in the house when he had the wreck. I was there one day and he was about to pass out. I thought he was, but I wasn't for sure. And he called my name Yvette, but before I got to him, he had hit the floor. And I seen when the other ones walked around him. I won't call any names because I ain't trying to make anybody feel bad or look bad. But I was there. I was there when they said he wasn't going to do nothing. I was there. I was there when the people came to the house, because see, we had left the project. We was raised in the project, but we had left the project. But people came to the house, and when they came in the house, they looked around. So you know they wasn't really coming to see how he was doing. They was coming to see how we was living. So Mike, I just want to tell you, I know one time you had on the internet about people still look down at you because you're from the project or because where you from. But like Martin Luther King said, he said it's not the color of your skin that matters, it's the context of your character that matters. And I want to tell you, it's not where you're from, brother. It's where you're going. Heavenly Father, we come humbly before your throne. Lord, we seeking your grace, your mercy, and your favor to be bestowed upon Brother Deshaun Davis. We know him as Cedric District, but Lord, you know who he is. Lord, we ask that you grant him the courage to walk out on faith. Lord, to do what you have called him to do. Lord, we ask that you heal his mind. He talked about mental problems earlier, Father God. Touch him right now, Lord Jesus. Touch him in his spirit right now, Lord. Lord, uplift him and keep him in the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, everything that he step out on, Father God, we ask that you bless it in your mighty name, Father. Lord, walk with him, Jesus. Talk with him, Jesus. Sleep with him, Jesus. Lord, hold him when he needs to be held. Father, guide him and lead him. Let him know that he is a man of God. Father God, he can stand on his own 2 feet. It don't matter what they said. It don't matter what they do. Let him follow you, Lord. Let him follow you, Lord, and know that he can do whatever he needs to do with you in his mind. Lord, we thank you for him right now, Father God. Continue to lead him, Lord. Continue to guide him. Not by his might, not by his will, and not by his power, but by your will, Lord. By your might, Lord, and by your power. In your mighty name, Jesus, we thank you. We love you. We acknowledge you. We respect you. We adore you. And we give you the honor. We give you the praise. And we give you the glory. Amen. Now this is the present day of the Pharaoh mentality. Our mothers are sleeping with men just for comfort. And the daughters are following suit. The young men are shacking you down and they get loose. The young men are supposed to represent the I am, the I can, and the I will. But you all are a generation of the shouldas, the couldas, and the wouldas. Our young men were to be our knights in shining armor. Instead, you are the Johnny come lately and the Pete's leaving early in the morning. So young ladies, if y'all are entertaining these type of men tonight, let him know he needs to call Tyrone. Mothers, we are to be nurturing our young women and raising them as such. Instead, we nurturing the bottle and the fly by the night at the seat of your pants ghost. Pharaoh, let my people go. Mothers are nursing the smoke, trying to rid your mind of that hunting ghost. The bottle won't help, nor the smoke. Mothers, it's our job to raise ladies to take care of the home. Yeah, I know it's sometimes difficult because you have those radical ones screaming, "Mama, leave me alone!" Yeah. Pharaoh, let my people go. See, young brothers, they will talk you into the mess, but they won't help you out. Young ladies, they will lock you down. And mothers, don't beat yourselves up when you know you have done all that you can do. Pray, serve God, and allow him to handle the rest. And to my fathers, shame on you. That's to the ones who haven't been around. You have truly let our young brothers and sisters down. Because when you come to age, and you start looking around, and you start having just a little bit of sense. Y'all know how you get when you get grown. Now you think you know everything. You want to sit around and talk about, I don't know what's wrong with these kids. Well, maybe if you had been in your place, because see, God made the man to be the head and not the tail we see when you can't have it your way. Pharaoh, let my people go. To my mothers, God is on your side.
Yes, he is.
To my fathers, it's time to take your place back in home.
Amen.
Stand up to Pharaoh and tell him, leave my people alone. Let him know that I slipped, I fell, and I may have bumped my head. But this is not up for discussion. Pharaoh, let my people go.
I noticed when we were in the project, my grandmother didn't have a lot of pictures up on the wall. Didn't have a lot of decoration. You know why was that? Because she didn't plan on staying there too long. See, when these young ladies move into these project homes, they decorate them, they get comfortable, and that's what they feel like they're going to be. They ain't got a lot of rent and nothing, so I'm good where I'm at right now. We got to quit letting them get comfortable in those project homes. Y'all got to get them out of there. My brother taught me another lesson, and I still go. I don't even take my woman with me. I go to the yard sale.
Come on, girl.
You didn't have what all other kids had. So I knew to go to the yard sale, find me a nice pair of pants, a nice pair of shoes, and a shirt, and come home and crease it up.
That's right.
I get up every morning, and she laughs at me, and I iron my pants. I don't go to the cleaners. I spend me some time every morning ironing my pants and my shirt and getting it right. My brother told me to get you 5 shirts and 2 or 3 pair of pants, and you'll be just fine.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right.
So the women have learned and taught us a lot of things, and I appreciate the women in my life. I'm going to continue to praise them and get praised them, but I appreciate each and every last one of you. I watch a football game, it'll be 33-15. I just kept seeing the number 33 about 15 to 20 times a day, and it's scary. So on my 33rd birthday, I got up and I went to the mirror. For the first time in my life, I didn't look in the mirror and look away. I didn't take a quick glance and look away. I looked at every hair on my face, every bump on my face, every tear I had ever shed, and excuse my language, the words of my mouth, but damn, I'm a man. But it took me 33 years of my life to realize that image looking back at me, that's who I am, that's me.
Yeah.
A lot of our young black men and older men never get the opportunity to look in the mirror and say that they're a man because they don't understand what it is to be a man. Like I said earlier, we take having money to being a man. Because you got money in your pocket don't make you no man. Because you got 5 or 6 girlfriends and 15 kids, that don't make you no man. Because you sitting over there and you think you know a man is what you make of it. Everybody has their own definition of what a man is, but for me, being a man was something that I enjoy being because there were a lot of men in my life that I would see each and every day, and I was like, well, he does this, he does that, he does that. So I took a piece and a bit of every man I seen, and I made my life up out of it. Because all I had was, fellas, don't get me wrong, women, don't get me wrong. A woman can't teach a man how to be a man, but she can give him the tools that he needs to be a man.
All right.
So the women in my life, they gave me the tools I needed to be a man, and I appreciate them more than anything in this world. And again, Deborah, Jeanette Daniels, I love you with all my heart. I appreciate you. 15 years old with 1 son, 16 years old with 1 son in your stomach and 1 on your hip. 17 years old, 1 son on your hip, 1 son hand in your pocket, and another son in your stomach. By the time my mama turned 18, 19, she had 3 boys. I seen my mama cry. I seen my mama upset. I seen my mama mad. But one thing I never seen my mama do was give up on us no matter what. No matter what. You can call her a crackhead, you can call her this, you can call her that, uneducated, but what she ain't is a quitter.
Yeah. Right.
Come on
See,
now.
a lot of our kids cry to give up. Why don't you cry to keep going sometimes? My grandmother never gave up on us. And to this day, I'm I'm gonna ask y'all a question. When Granddaddy died, it was not a question of statement. The family stays together. But when Big Mama died, what happened to the family?
All right.
It goes everywhere. My grandma's been the glue that's been holding us together her whole life. And to this day, at her age and where she's at, she's still keeping us together. Because if Granny say come, we going. If Granny say do it, we're going to do it. That's just what it is. And I appreciate my grandmother more than anything in this world. And I'm going to tell you her name again, Mildred Evans Daniels. I love her to death. She's the oldest. I don't know how many sisters and brothers she got, but she got a lot of them. But she raised her sisters and brothers. She raised her kids. She raised her kids' kids. She raised her kids' kids' kids. And she still raised her kids' 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 kids right now. See, she's had able to see 7, 8 generations. A lot of people don't see that. And she's still alive to see all of that because she made that. And we appreciate her with everything in our heart. And I thank you all again for coming. But I got one more song I want to play. And I need everybody to help me sing it. We want to all sing it together. Let me play it once thing.
my soul.